Hello. Well, it's still morning. Good morning. Okay, Smitty speaking. Um, for some time now, I'm thinking in doing this video, but I was taking my time. I have been a little busy with so many things because I was planning to talk about this topic that I'm gonna talk by a beautiful stream of water. But it's autumn and it's cold and things is not in a proper environment or proper moment for me to go out and try to find a beautiful stream of water. As I live in London, it's not easy to find one. Okay, so I was by the river some days ago, and it was beautiful. I should have done this video there, but I was busy with my family and my daughter-in-law and my son. Anyway, I'm gonna do this video and talk about this topic in my living room. Okay. So what I'm gonna talk today is about something very special related to woman, okay, and Jesus. Uh, as you know, in the time of when Jesus was here 2,000 years ago, woman was not even considered soul, eternal soul. You were, at the same category of dogs and animals. Yes. So on those days, they thought woman was like children or like dogs. You didn't survive after the death. So it was a very strange way of thinking about us. But Jesus was different. He came to change. He came to break all these old rules and ignorance. So we know that Jesus never, 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 never said to no one else that he was the Messiah. Every time someone had this click on the brain and say, should this man be the Messiah? He always said, don't tell anyone. So from his mouth, he never said that to no one apart from one person. Just one person. I don't want to get emotional, but it's very, very powerful. So I'm going to cry probably. So he was at the beginning of his mission. He just had been baptized by John, his cousin. To even his cousin, John the Baptist, when he was near death, he was in prison, and he sent his disciples, his disciples, to ask Jesus, are you the one we are waiting for? Are you the Messiah? Not to even John, his cousin, he said that he was the Messiah. What he said to the disciples of John was, go and tell John that the blind is given vision. Tell John that the poor has been praying the gospel of God. Tell John that the paraplegic has been healed and the word of God is being spread. John received that message from his disciples, from Jesus, and then he said, okay, he's here. He understood what Jesus was saying. John didn't need anything else to understand that his cousin was the one he was waiting for. Okay, not even to Nicodemus. When Nicodemus came to Jesus at the middle of the night, Nicodemus was the higher priest in Jerusalem. And Nicodemus came to him and asked if he was the Messiah. He didn't say anything. He said, John, or he said, Nicodemus. That was his answer to Nicodemus. Nicodemus, the man has to be born again. Amazing. He was amazing. Nicodemus didn't understood anything. Well, not even to Pilatus or Pilate when he was judging by him. Pilate said to him, look, I have the power to free you. Just tell me, are you the king of the Jewish people? This means, are you the Messiah? And Jesus didn't reply. He said, my kingdom is not from here. Okay, so Jesus, going back to our story, Jesus was going from Judea to Galilee. So he has been just baptized. So on those days you know that people were walking. You didn't have bus, you didn't have anything else, just walking. And today, if you went to Israel, today is about 2 hours and a half from Judea to Galilee. Okay, 2 hours and a half by bus. On those days were 3 days journey. Okay, so Samaria was at the middle. So when Jesus was going from Judea to Galilee, he had to cross Samaria. So they got to Samaria at midday. Okay, probably they walk all night long because Jesus was not following normal life. He was like this, and probably they walk all night long. And midday he was tired, and the sun was very hot, so they stopped in Samaria in one city by the wells of Jacob. And it was midday. And then Jesus sat down, and the disciples went to the city to buy some food. And when Jesus was there sitting, a woman came to the wells of water to take some water. Yeah. But the amazing thing is, Jesus decided to stop there because of this. He knew about it. He planned it. So when the girl came nearby the well of water, and then the cistern, and then Jesus looked at her and said, woman, please, can you give me water? And she looked at him and said, how dare you talk to me? You are a Jew man. Jew men never talk to women. Even a rabbi will never talk to me. How dare you do it? And Jesus said, okay, I should sit place, but can you please give me water? And she looked at him. She was amazed by it. Said, you shouldn't talk to me. And Jesus looked at her and said, why you came at the mid of the day to take water from the well? And then she was embarrassed. And she said, that's the only time I can come. And then Jesus said, if you knew who was talking to you, you would ask for living waters. And then she looked at him and said, you don't even have a container to take the water from this cistern because the cistern is deep. How will you have water to give me? And she said, it's not possible. You can't give any living water. And then what is living water anyway? And then Jesus looked at her and said, woman, if you knew who is talking to you, you would ask me for this living water. And then she said, okay, tell me, who is you? And Jesus told her, look, go ask your husband to come and I will tell you. And then she looked at him, said, I don't have husband. And then Jesus said, yes, you never had a husband, do you? Because the one you have now is not yours. You had 5 before, and the one now is not yours. And then she was more embarrassed. And then she looked at him and said, you must be a prophet. And then she said, our fathers said that you should pray in this mountain nearby, but you people say that you have to go to Jerusalem. And then Jesus said, yeah, because Jerusalem had the temple. But Jesus looked at her and said, look, I'm going to tell you something. Is a coming day that is not going to be in here in the mountain or not in Jerusalem, but the true worshiping will be in the heart. There is not going to be woman or man, but the heart. And then she looked at him and said, you promise that is true? I don't believe you, she said, because now is a lot of suffering. You don't accept us. You don't even can go to Jerusalem to worship. You have to go to the mountains because you are not allowed to go to Jerusalem. And Jesus said, yes, I promise you. That's coming a day when the real worshiping is going to be from the heart. And then she looked at him and she balanced her head, said, you are delusional. It's not going to happen. And then she turned her back to Jesus. And then Jesus started to tell her the names of her husbands. And then she looked at him and said, you must be the Messiah. Because something that's just her knew. No, he was a stranger. He was not from the town. He must, it was not possible for him to know her previous lives. And then he looked at her and said, yes, I am the Messiah. And I'm going to tell you, it's coming a day where it's not going to be in Jerusalem, it's not going to be in any mountain, but the true worshiping will be from the heart. It's going to be woman, it's going to be men worshiping, because everyone is the same. That's the only time Jesus said with his own mouth that he was the Messiah. And he didn't say to no priest, he didn't say that to no man. He said that to a woman, and a Samaritan woman, a foreigner woman. And this is a very strong message to us, women and foreigners. We that are, taking us nothing, but from our heart and from our womb come the whole world. We are the one that brings life to earth. So Jesus knew about it, and he came to show us how precious we are. That, for God, there is no difference between man and woman. We have souls who are the same. You belong to his heart. He's the Father of all of us. So I hope that message melts your heart and make you realize how precious we are, how important we are, that Jesus, that is precious man, that avatar embraced embraced the woman and man at the same level. He never, never, never said no to no woman. He was protecting the woman on his days when we are not considered anything. So he was really very special man. I hope that message takes your heart. And I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. And I'm praying that all girls in this planet be awake for the real mission of us. Our mission is to save this planet and save our civilization. Not talking, not making, protests. No. Our mission as women is to bless our kids and, make the difference in this planet with our actions, with our love, with our blessings and prayers. We are the priests. You are the priestesses of this world. Let's embrace our mission with heart, with love, and hope. So God bless you and keep you safe, and me also. Bye bye.